Oh. Every time. It's always like, Bum 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 bum. Bub. Alright, I'm ready. You're ready. Banjo's ready. He's sleeping. He's creeping. He's weeping. Did I already break it? Bro. Let's see what happens if you have no feathers, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so... Did I copy and paste my list? Fuck me, did I copy and paste my list? I just realized that. Ah, shit. I did not. For the VODs! Please hold. Streamer forgot to write down list. Or if I can just check the chat. Luckily, I can just check the chat. Alright, there we go. There she blows. Hop on back. There it is. Okay, so I still have no idea what the fuck Ultra Ocean is. Like a wave race level? How did I miss it? How did I miss it? Okay, so apparently there's one in the castle, but I don't know if that means like the outside, or I would imagine just anything that's not like a level. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. That's what's my favorite part of the song. Bow 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 bow. Ah yes, the jail. Got Ganondorf, of course. Got Bowser, of course. Got Grunty, of course. I think this is just straight up from 2E. Like this level design. I could be wrong though. I haven't seen that 2E jail in a hot minute. In like a year. But let's check here. Pretty much just goes into levels. Like it's all just, it's more like a mini hub for the last world of shit. This is where we're gonna end up. No, this is the Star Fox 64 level. Unless that's what Ultra Ocean is, but that doesn't make sense. I was just seeing if it was like behind the door or like on the top or something. But 'tis not. I do not see it, Sam I am. I do not see it on a beach. I do not see it within reach. I do not see it on a bend. I do not see it in my hand. It's down here. Stop and swap. We stop and swap. We stop and. Oh, so I realized I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut right to the last part of the game. Yeah, I kept going through the cartridge. Yeah. I was doing it like the long ass way, dude. We could have shortcut we could have shortcutted this so many times. Come on, Neo. Yo. Dude. It's gonna be the last place I look. It's like Yoshi's Story 64 Square. Oh, so I never found the 64 Square one then? Huh. Okay, so wait, Castlevania is 2, Glover is 1, Temple is 1, Jungle is 1, Waldo's Castle is 1. I actually have one from the Ultra Ocean. So okay, yeah. The 64 Square is the main area. Ultra Ocean was that second area. Expansion City's the third area. It's Ultra Ocean. We did get a token from there, which was the GoldenEye one. Okay, yeah. So I never found the 64 Square one, which is like that first area. I got you now. I got you. It probably told me it was Ultra Ocean at one point. I'm just dumb. Dude, the fact that the Mumbo tokens are required is still mind-boggling. I like it, though. If they didn't have the checklist, though, it would have been the most grade A bullshit ever. With the checklist, it's like a fun little, like it feels like a true Banjo-Kazooie thing. Where you get to the end and it's like, well, actually... Or Donkey Kong 64. Where it's like, did you get all the things? Like, but I did. It's like, but did you really? But I did. But did you really? So, like, how is there one here? Why is Mario's cock a door? Look at that, though, Sony. How is there one here? It's what's blowing my mind.
Mario.
Collectathons without a robust in-game checklist should be illegal. You mean the clearly not shoved in at the last second blue coins that were clearly just randomly shoved in like 10 days before the game came out? Nah. Bro, what if the only way to get the Mumbo token is to be a Patreon subscriber? Even the new Ukulele 1 remake thing, like, brags about how it has a map. And I saw some gameplay and I'm like, I feel like it can work in a Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64 game if it's small. But the second it's big, like 2E size and shit, you need a map. You have to actually do the stop and swap. That'd be sick. You have to do the GoldenEye reloading where you'd have to plug in and out the rumble pack every time. They wanted it so you could take a picture of your face for Perfect Dark. So you could be one of the bots. But they're worried that they were gonna, like, have parents complain about, you know, like little Timmy shooting up his brother. But I still think the real concern was that people were just gonna take a picture of their dick. let's be honest, would be the funniest shit ever. But like, also. Although they didn't really stop them from including a camera in later things. Like, how is there a Mumbo token here? This is what I don't get. Where? There has to be like an extended path or something. Like one of these things like keeps going. That's like the only thing I can think of. Like it doesn't, you know, it's like not actually a hidden wall or a invisible wall. You would have been all over that. Logged over 1,000 hours. Same. When I used to do community theater, I used to bring the N64 and a little monitor and stuff for us to play Perfect Dark on. And Mario All-Stars, like the 2-player thing. Like the versus Mario 3 thing. I even brought Gun Force once. Yeah, no, Perfect Dark still has some of the best spots. Like the best bots ever. I still haven't seen like a game that has that level of like depth in regards to its bots. And it's funny because it's not like they're complicated. That's why I find it so weird you can't do that level of customization anymore. Like, it's not doing complex shit. They'll just like change like a few variables. Yeah, it'd be like the judge sim and that. Like, you'd have very specific ones that you knew would always do very specific fuck you shit. You'd always use those ones. Yeah. That was the best. The laptop guns, the tranks, so everything all fucking hard to see. Yeah, laptop guns were my fucking fave. Okay, I kind of get it now. Looks like an ocean. I see it. I was like way overthinking this. Especially with the order of the things. I bet you we can go over to that over there. Oh, is it because this is Ultra 64? I got you. Hey girl. I know you got that Diddy Kong in your racing, but we got Hannibal Lecter over here, ready to spit some hot rhymes. I like the cheat that made the tranks convert enemies to your side. That was a thing? I probably didn't realize that's what that cheat did. I used to like level. I used to use a lot of cheats. But there's a lot of them that would have weird names, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know what it does. So like I wouldn't use it. Or I thought it did like dumb shit. I don't remember using that one. Damn. Oh, it has to be up here. Oh, that would have been so. Oh, there it is. Ecom Docom. Hey, girl. I'm sad. We already have to leave. Is that your Ultra Ocean showing? Are you just happy to see? Why did this song exist in this game? I never really played Pilot Wings 64. Or like Pilot Wings in general. I just like as a kid, I looked at that shit and was like, this looks like the lamest shit ever. And I just never played it. When I got older, I played it. It was actually on the Wii U. Funny enough, it's when I first played Pilot Wings, the SNES one. And then the N64 one I still haven't really done. I've looked at it a little bit. But yeah, like I could see like it was basically just a tech demo. Like it straight up was just a tech demo. But I will say SNES Pilot Wings was some of the funniest shit I'd seen. Because I didn't grow up with it, so like that oh man, that shit's so funny. It's just when you crash, it's just like I don't know why it just kills me. And then the guy's like, dude, what the fuck? But I actually kind of like the variety and stuff. Like, I could see it seemed pretty fun. Definitely Kid Me would not have liked it though. I would have fucking been like, where's like the cool shit? When do we do like anything fun? But now that I'm older, I'm like, it was basically for older audiences. I think they were trying to go for like a Tetris thing again. Not in the same literal sense, but just in like a, you know, the game that's like a launch game or whatever that caters to like an older audience. Nintendo used to be pretty good about that. Now they kind of do like the family game stuff, which honestly makes more sense in some ways, but when do we get a gun? Funny, for me, it didn't always have to have a gun, although I loved fucking Mega Man, which is like basically just a gun, but... And GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and all that kind of shit. And Doom. And Half-Life 1. And wait a minute. I definitely like that very specific, like very like late 90s to early 2000s shooter. It's like my jam. I still enjoy like a shooter campaign. I just don't care about multiplayer that much, unless like I'm in like a, you know, a situation where I can like do it. But, or like, you know, you have a friend group or some shit. But that's different, of course, right? Like Halo with a friend or whatever will always be fun. Will always be fun. Twitch shooters, yeah, that's what it was called. Although I was in the Unreal Tournament, and like we talked about it before with Half-Life and Sven and all that. Where, like, I don't get where it could be. And there's not a lot of spots to look. It's time just been ground pounding. I'm like, it has to be like some hidden spot or something. Oh yeah, you can get your own dialogue. I forgot about that. I wonder how much of the dialogue they'll change. That could be fun to do for something one day. You download every MIDI ever. Oh, I didn't think about modding it like that back then. I think I used to like listen to my own soundtracks. I guess I used to just do that anyway, basically. I guess I have to look this up because I genuinely have no idea where it could be. Unless it's counting like the intro part of Mario 64, but again, there's nothing in there. There's no other paths or anything to go either. Like no like hints or anything. I'm gonna stare at Mario for a second. Homer Simpson Taunton skins. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, I never really saw many modded games. Like even when I played it online for Unreal Tournament. I think it's because I played the demo version or like the free version or whatever. That was also a thing I was really big into. I just typed in Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64 in the Google. Like, what? What am I doing? It's so hard to like search this. I'll check the guide. It has to be in the guide somewhere. There's probably just a square guide, I would guess. If there isn't, then the fuck do I? There's one called Final Secret, but I'm scared to click because I don't want to like spoil it. You know what I mean? Oh, I just went Hub World. Oh, I just found it. Whoa! No way. This is so silly. There's a real popular one where you just like fly around in planes and shoot missiles. Devilish. Actually diabolical. In Half-Life, I definitely like saw mods. Like, everything was modded. That's why I loved it so much. It'd be like going through Mario levels and shit. I used to do like deathmatch and all that other shit too. Team deathmatch was my jam, and deathmatch. Some good old TDM. I used to play a bit of Counter-Strike, like the OG, but I always just preferred Sven. Okay, let's check the checklist. I mean, I have it on, but also, I want to see like what it counted, what for what. They actually made it like stupid simple to go back. You never gonna do it either, yeah. So for like a very specific like dopamine, it just like it doesn't do it for me. Okay, dun 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 dun. There's one in Bottles Castle. Do 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 do. Should be the one in Bottles Castle. It should be the beta. Should be the temple. Should be the Glover, and then 2 in Castlevania. Okay, cool. So I'm glad I'm doing this like today, and I feel way more well rested. It's probably because I literally slept most of the day away, so that probably helped a lot. Imagine sleeping helping. Y'all heard about this sleep thing? Y'all ever try this? I don't usually like. I don't have issues sleeping either, but I think it's just because I do a lot. Sleeping like drugs, kinda. Your brain does release endorphins or whatever the fuck, which is kind of like getting high. It's like getting like turbo high. Do do do. Bet you it's on this side. Wally told you not to do those? Well, Wally's not here right now, is he? Quick! Get some sleep in. You think, like, Wally Bear and Banjo hang out? I haven't had a milkshake in a long-ass time. I can see why people like them. No hopers. Dude. I'm never gonna trust the back of a cartridge ever again. What is this picture from? Is this Mario Party? Do, 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 do. Yeah, let's just do the Glover level. I remember like being so amped for Glover. And then I played it, and I was like, ah. The windows in Hyrule Castle. Oh, yeah! When you look through the window and you see the little... Damn! That's a... I think you're right, yeah. That's where the Jiggy was. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that works. Yo, Sony, shut the fuck up. Yo, Sony, chill. At least you can fucking chuck an N64 game. At least you can take a knife to an N64 game and it won't fucking never work again. Anyone else stab their games? No? Why is everyone looking at me weird? I really just did that, huh? Glover. Meet the Glover. He's a modern Stone Age family from the town of Glover. He's about to hit a Glover tree. Glover, Glover, Glover. They call him Glover despite the fact that he's obviously grilled. Despite. Oh, that's fucked up, game. That's fucked up, game. Yeah. What? Huh. Wah, 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 wah. Wee, 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 wee. My name is Glover. And they call him Glover despite the fact that he's obviously a glove. The new hit Nintendo 64 game, Glove. Huh. He's up there with the Shin Pokemon. Shoo! Shin Pokemon. I remember there was a Jiggy under there. Oh, no, I know exactly where it is. It's this one right here. I remember the exact shit. It's this one right here. Yeah. I know exactly where it is. I see. I didn't catch the depth before, the difference. Ecom fucking tokem. Tokem if you got him. Boke him if you got him. So that means the lover's dead. Fruit baskets. Good news, Catnip. What's the good news? Is it Blast Corpse? Matt Pat's gonna be in the second FNAF movie. Wasn't he in the first one? Yo, Fleecy! Hey! How's it going? I've been having a lazy day. I was playing one of the robots. It better be like one that just looks exactly like him. He's like, I am Matt Pat. Is it a theory? No, it's a game theory. The bunny? Aw. You better do like something Matt Pat, or I want my money back. Like if Seth Rogen doesn't do the Seth Rogen laugh as Donkey Kong, then what was even the point? Going good. We had a lazy day too. Gonna get one of Punch's friend's place for a cookout. Damn. With like brisket and shit. Brisket was my first thought. Chicken and fish. Ooh.
I'll catch up with you some other time. And don't overdo it. Watch your calories.
Don't you tell me how many calories I need, bitch.
Huh. When does it come out? I don't know if I'm gonna like the fact they're gonna talk now. The border was way easier this time. They just asked me what I was doing, if I'm buying any guns. It's always about the guns. Well, are you buying any guns? I feel like like traveling is still like doable. You don't let a gun buyer. So that's exactly what you want them to think. You're playing chess with their brains. See, you're 5 steps ahead of them. I swear, if this one's just behind the goddamn cartridge again. That or it's in the Dinosaur Planet room. We'll check that real quick after. Wrinkly ball. Nah, this one you can see behind clearly. Oh, true. True. See, that's the thing. You don't look like a gun buyer. That's because you are the gun. We spent all our money so that I can become a gun. Game. What is your order? Rob Schneider is a gun. Rated PG-13. Hmm. 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 How can a divorced father love life as a gun? It would be silly to buy a gun and just hand you a free one as soon as you cross the border. We're not gonna bring any guns in here, are you? No? Good, because then we can't give you this. Oh. Okay, where is this one I'm missing? I just yeeted my mouse. That's how much it shocked me. That's diabolical. All these spots are so legit and fair. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. It's like, bruh. Of course it's there. Hey, you wonder where this one was? Check this out. Consider the following. So you go over here. Do you see it now? I think I had the camera positioned in a way where I just didn't see it every time. Consider the following. Bro! They could see that from the jail, too. Bowser was just laughing his ass off watching me fall. Dude. If you had to be in a video game jail, which video game jail would you want to be in? There's some where you can just, like, sneak out immediately. And there's others like the Wind Waker jail, where like you could escape easily, but then you're just fucked because you're just on an island. So we're just going to the Banjo stuff, right? Got the bottles. 2 Minecraft movies. Wait, they're making Minecraft 2, right? But they're making like another one. I know there's 2027, the new one, right? Riker Island, Tony Hawk. Okay, now you're thinking. Put me in that Red Mountain jail in Sonic Adventure. Wait, where was Castlevania again? That was me deep throating. Castlevania. Wasn't this, was it? No, that's just like open door. Why can't I remember where it is? Those poor movie theater people. Do you think they're gonna make another chicken jockey joke? I feel like it's gonna be like a whispered one. He's gonna be like, chicken jockey. And people are gonna go, blah! Hey, they got 2 years of notice. They can buy straps for the seats. This one's Star Fox. Where's Castlevania? We've been to it. That's why I'm like, where the fuck was it? The pirate plays for Majora. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Would they want to fuck you though? Hey, we can just do this for now. I mean, in that world, you can just wear the stone mask and just walk out easily. But if you're not in the 3DS Majora's Mask, you're kind of fucked. Sheesh. I have a piece of paper that says consent, yes or no. Da 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 da. This is telling me that American Doritos taste better than Canadian. They taste different? Huh. I'm trying to think if I've had American Doritos. Yo! Niani, 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 Niani. What's up, everyone? Gemini Night. Hey, what's going on here? Yo, we got Fruit Baskets. Who's still here? How do you not know this? What, Doritos? What's going on, everyone? I'm CousinCatnip. We play Romhacks, retro games, Romhacks, randomizers, and Romhacks, and other things. And we're playing through the end of this Banjo-Kazooie Romhack called Nostalgia 64. And we're at the last part here, and we have to collect all these Mumbo tokens. We have 4 more before we can get to the last world to do everything. You've mansplained Canada differences before. What do you mean mansplained? What's going on, everyone? That this is the real, actual real finale. For real, actual. Apparently, I was learning about... we were asking what... If you had to be in a video game jail, which video game jail would you be in? Like, if you had to choose. But also, what's going on, everyone? But also, what, you think I tried every single food? You think I have infinite food abilities? So for those wondering, this is a beta. What else are people doing in Canada? N. See, Jemmy gets it. But how far did you get? Did you learn how to BLJ? Woohoo! Woohoo! But also, for those curious, this is actually what the Banjo-Kazooie beta looks like. It was gonna be like this, like a kind of a top-down-ish kind of view. Although there was no Kazooie in the original game. Kazooie was only invented for his double jump. Originally, she was not in the game. And he was gonna be more of like a skateboarder, like more punk, kind of. Then once basically Mario 64 came out, they were like, oh, we gotta change everything. They've recreated everything. I think they might have. I think if they didn't recreate it, I'm trying to think of, has it been leaked? I think a lot of this stuff is stuff that's used in the final game. But Project Dream is a bit further ahead. Yeah. There's also a fun reference I can show people in a second here. We're just looking for the Mumbo token. They made it so you have to get them all. Which for anyone who's played Banjo knows is what? Get in or get out. So I didn't know if you rated because you wanted to hear the whole Speed dating at a nerd convention story. That's a hell of a story. Go! The follow. You're awesome. Sure, go ahead and I'll sleep. Okay. Big convention, right? In Canada. And so, I won't say which one just for the sake of the sanity of these people. I don't think they do the speed dating anymore because I've looked for it at this convention. And so, this music's kind of perfect for this. So when you go to this thing, they had it like in a specific... Like, anyone who's been to a convention, they have all these rooms, right? And don't say a modern succeed at delivering top quality. They do. Food recipe is different in Canada. That makes sense. You never got leaked? Yeah. Not yet. There was a Nintendo leak apparently just recently, so we'll see what happens with that. So anyways, at the convention, there's like the different rooms, right? Like you go to the different conference rooms and different things. And so how it worked is for this one, like you'd sign up in advance and you'd pay like 10 bucks or something and you get to go to the speed dating. And they already kind of said in advance, like, oh, there's way more guys than girls and like, you know, that kind of shit, the usual ratio difference. So when I showed up, there was like this huge line of guys. And I'll give you like the highlights, you know, like a bunch of dudes. One of the dudes there, he's just like, turns to me, he's like, do you think I should have showered before this? And I was like, man, come on. I feel that's the bare minimum. Good point job. So that was already like, okay, we're off to a good start. Then the next guy was like, all right, man, like I heard like someone got married at one of these things. So like, I don't want to like raise expectations, but like, I'm pretty sure like there's a high chance you could meet someone who ends up being like your future wife. So like, you know, like he's like, I was just like, uh-oh. I was like, oh no. The next guy was like, yo, man, I hope they like animate, you know, just like all this kind of stuff where it was like the other people, yeah. And so I go in, and basically how they set it up, there's like a huge rectangle of chairs. And there's like chairs facing either way, right? So it's like a big rectangle, chairs on the inside, chairs on the outside, and they face like inside, right? So like into like chairs are facing each other. So like, so the idea is that you'd sit on either side and like it would rotate. Like one person's like sitting there and then the group rotates around on the outside. And there's also chairs where you have like a break where you don't have anyone there to like essentially so you can write ideas down. So I'd use that time to like eavesdrop on what the hell's going on. And so yeah, I remember hearing this one dude be like, yeah, so like what's your favorite anime? And she's like, oh, I don't really watch anime. And he's like, oh. Like, she didn't watch anime? That's like conversation over. Like that's it, like done. And I was just like, oh no. And so like it was just like, oh no. And so like I'm going around, I feel like I'm just doing all right. Like I'm just having conversations. Yeah, filthy fucking normie. I remember talking to like this older woman who was like, I don't even like, I just did this for fun, you know, like there's people there who were like in cosplays and stuff, and you know, like you can tell they're trying to find, you know, like, oh, like what animes do you watch? Doing the same thing, but they're a bit more coy about it. But they're not Rager Pager. I'm talking about the speed dating story. And so the whole thing happens, right? Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything eventful. During the event itself, it's pretty normal, right? You're just talking to people. It's like, you only have a couple minutes, so you're really just trying to, like, suss out, like, what you're into and, like, see if you make each other laugh and shit, I guess. And so by the end of it, I remember thinking, like, oh, I think I did okay. And this is gonna sound like I'm fucking bragging. I swear to God, I'm not bragging. And so how they did it, they were like, all right, they're like, all right, we put a piece of paper and we have all the guys' names on like a piece of paper or like their number or whatever. Like they're, you know, that we have like different numbers. And so, not like our phone number. And so they were like, put your phone number on the guy's paper and they'll choose to call you or not, kind of thing. And so, no joke, they're like, all right, you can go in 3, 2, 1, go. And when I said go, like 10 like different like women fucking booked it for my piece of paper. And I remember just being like, is it because was I the only one who wasn't like, what's your favorite anime? Oh, you don't watch anime? All right. And so I remember, like I've never really done speed dating before. And so I didn't realize how many were there with their friends. You know what I mean? So I just kind of like messaged like everyone. So I was just kind of like, you had like 10 different people hit you up and you're just kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? And some of them were just like, oh wow, what a ladies man, you're hitting up all the women or whatever. I'm just kind of like, I don't even know who half of you are. Like I know who you are, but like we met for like a minute, you know what I mean? Like, so some of them it's like they're too young, some of them it's like, you know, the various things or whatever, you just kind of figure it out. But so eventually I kind of like, me and this like one girl started talking for a bit, and like I ended up seeing her outside of the convention like a week or two later.
Get me the hell out of here!
Ladies love a good spoon bending. I thought so amazing that Salmon Max hit when you said that. Seems kind of disingenuous. Honestly, it wasn't disingenuous at all. But like I said, it's really just the people who were just like, either had way too high expectations. It's basically like swiping right on Tinder, but like, you actually get to like hear their voice and shit. Honestly, I didn't really mind the concept of it. But it would have been nice if you could like after the first thing, you could like have a regular date after, I guess. But I mean, that's up to you as a human being. You could just do that, I guess. But so like you can still do the regular date after, but you like after, I mean like on the same day, you know what I mean? But also I just realized, oh no, we're fine. So eventually, like, you know, I'm talking, meet up with the person at their house, and there was red flags. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so some of the sappy stuff they said, I'm not gonna say or whatever. Like, that wasn't really the point. But they were like, yeah, like, I, like, filter all my water because, like, if the pH level isn't the right pH level, and, like, stuff like that. It's like, Like, that's not too weird, but, like, okay. And then they're like, yeah, I have this, like, ball of twine where, like, I add something to the twine every time something goes wrong. It's like Tinder, but less dehumanizing, yeah. And, like, the thing is, like, the twine ball thing is okay, whatever, right? But that thing was, like, so huge. Like, it was, like, half a room size or some shit. And I remember just being like, oh, damn. And like, again, like, I don't care. And that, like, this was starting to just like, things like that just was a bit like, And then we like sit down on the bed. It's just like, yeah, like, so far it's like, oh, fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like fucking, you know what I mean? Like, people are people, whatever. But then they're like, all right, yeah, like, so, you know, like, we're kind of sitting there, kind of flirty or whatever, and she's like, yeah, so hopefully I won't have to use this. Ha ha ha. Pulls out a knife. And I'm just like, ha, what? She's like, yeah, like the last guy who came over, you know, got too like handsy or whatever, and so, you know, like I had to use this. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a knife. Well, look at the time. All right. Right, to be fair, I didn't leave right away, but I remember I waited like half hour, you know, just enough time where like, you know, the knife was fucking away, but also just like, it's not a direct like line or whatever, but also like enough to be like, oh. But I remember like before I left, she's like, wow, you're like so nice, like you came like all the way here. She lived like an hour or two away or some shit. So you came all the way here and didn't like, you know, like make a move or whatever, haha, you know, like trying to like egg me on almost. And I'm just like, no, yeah, no, just have a good night. Never saw them again. Yeah, so I never speed dated again. I like to think there's no correlation, but it's really just because of lack of opportunity. I would do like a nerdy speed dating again, but like, bro, okay, her video game collection was fucking insane though. Like, I have a pretty extensive one. Hers was like it'd be like she has like a bookshelf and be like, oh sorry, I have to move like this bookshelf of shit, like layers of games. And I was just like I swear she had like every PS3 game like ever, like alphabetized and everything. I was like, bruh. It was shit like that where I was like, damn. The balance between gender oh no, it was not good at all. It was like, that's why they had to do that chair thing with the brakes and shit. They also had to turn away a lot of guys and stuff like that. Like women, they were begging. Like if a woman even like passed by and was like, oh, is this speed dating? They're like, please, come on in. For the love of God, come on in. Yeah, no, it's but the con does it where like they limit the numbers, right? But yeah, no, it will forever be outnumbered. It's always gonna be more guys than girls. Unless I guess you're going to like like gay speed dating or something. I can't tell you about that one. But I know you're married, so it's different. Try to think about what speed dating looks like in my area. Well, yeah, at least it was in a big city, so I figured there'd be a nice like pool of people. Kind of dodged the gamer girlfriend. I've never had a gamer girlfriend. All the people I dated, for the most part, I think there was like one more recently, and it kind of tripped me out. I've never like, cause usually I always get like chastised for my gaming. And the thing is, I don't even do it in a way where it's like, you know, like I hear the stories of the dudes who'll be like, yeah, like, oh, we're gonna go out, we're gonna play another round of an unskippable online game, and you know, we're not gonna go out for another like 3 hours, so I gotta finish this round of League of Legends. Or, like, I've never done that kind of shit. I don't even play those kind of games. I'm playing shit like this, so it's just like, but no, it's always like, nah, if you're a real man, you don't play games, kind of, you know, like girls I dated, kind of shit. So it's actually been more like mind-blowing for me that I'm like, you know, they're out there. It was always drilled into my head, and obviously I know it's true. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh man. It was mostly just like in like my reality of circle, like. And then I discovered that basically just girls did play games, they just could never admit it because guys would fucking be fucking dumb about it. Whether because they'd get all stalkery or because what do you call it? They'd like challenge them. You're like, oh, you play video games? Name every video game, like that kind of shit. Mario 64, what's that? Just wake up and she's like right in your face watching you sleep. The man card shit. But that was more eye-opening for me. I'm like, oh, so they, like, bro, we all were playing video games. Just they just didn't want to admit it because they were just wasn't cool at the time. It's like how the 90s were in 2000s. Like, bro, it's so lame. What the fuck? That also made me kind of upset. Where I was like, bro, you mean I could have had this my whole life, bro? You guys were just fucking dumb. Sure, score, sugar daddy. Yeah, no, cause now that I'm like older, because when I was younger, it was just like, oh my god, like I have a girlfriend, huh? But now that I'm older, it's like, I wasn't judging them for their shitty reality TV shows and shit. Like, bro, what the hell? The absolute trash tier shit they would watch. Yeah, I know, it's like... But it made me sad that it kind of went both ways, where like, guys were told like, yo, girls will never like you if you don't play, or girls will never like you if you play video games, which was a very common thing said. And then meanwhile, girls were playing, or women and whatever, were playing video games, but they didn't want to admit it because guys would make fun of them or challenge them or whatever. Like, bro, we could have had fucking Harmony. Wait, we could have had this like 30 years ago. Jesus Christ. You know how perfect the world would have been? Super Mario Brothers 64? What was said? For what? A lot of things have been said. It's okay to game and not be competitive about it, but I run into that a lot. People look down on me because I don't do speedruns, platformers, or PvE. I don't think I've ever looked down on you for doing, not doing platformers. I would just, for me, it's more fascinating that you can buy a game like Mario Galaxy and be like, yeah, it's alright. And for me, I'm like, it's the greatest game I've ever played. I don't mean interesting in like a dismissive way or something. I mean literally, like I find it genuinely interesting. Like how brains work. Yeah, there is a map for this. I should probably just look at it. That or it's in the dream part. I hear kid. There have been some guys react toxic to it, like gatekeeping. For me personally, it was more girls being dumb about it. See, that makes sense to me too. Because yeah, I was made fun of by girls too for it too. Like I said, like a lot of the girls I dated, they'd be like, ah. Or be like with like an eye roll and like a sigh, like, I guess you can play video games while I do my homework. Kind of shit, where it's like, okay. Also, shoutouts to Edmund here. 30 years and no games to show for it. Gee, you're doing even worse than us. What's your name? I met. Oh, it's Edson. Yeah, Edson. Chalmers dance. I'll do his dream. Nobody cares. Give us stuff. Check my cabin for a jiggy. This was the original protagonist before it became Banjo. Not even super open-minded since you pretty much at least try every single game. I am that type of person. I've admitted it before, where I'm more like the Dave Chappelle meme. Like, you got any video games? I think it comes from, like, renting video games a lot as a kid. Off the bed, yo! Niani, thanks for being here. Thank you for the raid. Fucking, if y'all don't follow her, she's fucking awesome. Cool peeps. And cool community. Yeah, have a great night. I wish you farewell. I wish you good dreams. Yeah, y'all better be following her. Also, for those curious, I am doing a Burger King collab stream with, it's not sponsored, with Kumba on Wednesday over on his channel. So if you want to see an IRL stream, it's something he's been owing for years now.
What?
Yeah, I know, I fucked up. I actually forgot I was doing that when I bought it today. I was like, oh shit. To be fair, I don't really have to buy it. It's more for him, but I didn't buy a lot. Honestly, the worst part was probably this fucking chocolate shake. I don't ever buy shakes. This was like I just wanted ice cream. It was mostly nuggets, fries, like that kind of shit. I bought one of those, it was 2 cheeseburgers and a kid's meal. The cheeseburgers were basically free, so I was like, I'm basically just the cameraman for his stream. I love how tonight's going at work. How you doing, Kuja? Yes, I actually got it made me laugh. I got a Scooby-Doo toy for our Fortnite goodness.
Yeah.
It's fucking furry version of Daphne. She looks fucking cursed without the mask, though. Cursed! I won't lie, this toy is a big upgrade from the last toy I got from Burger King. It was like some shitty car that like didn't even work, and I was like, bruh. And for people being like, why the fuck are you buying kids meals? I don't want to buy a fucking medium fry and shit. You know what I mean? And it's actually like way cheaper sometimes. It's alright, $6 for the kids meal. They're like $12 for the regular meal. Like, People will question that? Maybe. I don't know. So which one am I missing? The mini babies? Oh my god, yeah. Like I said, I didn't really have like a lot of food. It was mostly like also, here's all the OG characters. Blackbeard. And the dog! This was Edson's dog. You would have had like a dog companion. Go home. Wait, what's up here? I see something. Grass? What if that means something? Like outside or something. So much effort put into this. I see a Jiggy. Chalk pad, Jiggy. You ate mine once? You ate a Happy Meal toy? Tell you about the SpongeBob episode last night? No, yeah, you can tell me, sure. Okay. How the fuck did you do that? Did it crash? This has only crashed twice so far over the 15 hours. That's pretty impressive. We're playing on real hardware, for those wondering. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've ever seen this, Jamie. This is my controller I bought from Japan. It's a two-tone N64 controller. I've never seen this before. I think someone just put two shells together. But this was a used controller. And it was a used Japanese controller. And I literally shipped from Japan and everything. Not only was it cheaper, it was free shipping. But it was one of the most pristine N64 sticks I've ever used in my life. Like, it felt better than the ones I used as a kid. I'm like, how is this one used? Bro. But anyway, it's look at that shit. Right on the back. Kind of cool. Yeah, for those that don't know, for retro consoles, all the controllers work on every system. So if you ever want to get a cheaper controller, unless you're in the US, I guess now, because the US got fucked. But you can like import controllers from Japan. And they're so much cheaper. And like a used, like crappy Japanese controller is like the most fucking pristine shit. Yeah, I know, used Japan means like... Yeah, we touched it once. It was like out of the box. Like slightly. Like a slight breeze touched it once. Oh, okay. eBay. Maybe show 56. Good old eBay. It was pretty good. B+, maybe an A- the next time I rewatch it at a random article. What made it so good? That's pretty high praise. So I was looking at my list. Speaking of such, apparently Tammy's are doing a $0 shit again. What does that mean, $0 shit? Star Fox 64. Also, y'all didn't see this, did you? Y'all didn't see Mario's giant door cock. Oh yeah. So where was Castlevania? Why can't I remember now? Why can't I remember? Oh, that's why. Y'all didn't see Mario's giant door cock. Oh, we can get it.
Yeah.
Mario.
What are they selling this time? Yeah, right. What are they selling? They sold entire Switches for free at one point before snapping their fingers once Nintendo got notified. No extra charges to any bank account, just straight up $0. How? How did they make money from that? Okay, I get. Hopefully it just puts us right at the end. Hot Switch 2s. It'd be like, what streamer was it? Was it CousinCatnip that drove through, like, New York, giving out PS5s? And people, like, lost their fucking mind. Nobody knows. We only know it's legit actually free shit. They know something. They're the Switch dealers. So we have to go to the Star Fox. Okay, yeah, just warped you to the end. Look, it's the moon! You took a goddamn 64 controller to the goddamn fucking eye. That was Bottle's shit, by the way. There was a whole level here. It was a whole boss fight. But Bottles was the bad guy. He's in jail. Yeah, here's Castlevania. Among the Switch 2 games was the Dancing Galaxy Collection. Whoa, wait. I can get Galaxy 1 and 2 for not $100. Yeah, it's okay, Kuja. Also, shoutouts to Castlevania Circle the Moon. I know the song is from this game. But shoutouts to Castlevania Circle the Moon. The Circle the Moon version's better, though. This one's so slow. The Circle the Moon one's like... Do 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 do. The crazy bass line. That's one of them. Before Nintendo comes back. Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't say anything. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, it seemed like you're good. Okay, so we got one of the Castlevanias. Look at my list here. That one was pretty easy too. I knew I instantly didn't get that one because I never went to the water. The other one, we got most of the hard ones here. We should play through Castlevania 64 and Legacy of Darkness on stream. It'd be fun. I've been on like an N64 kick the last little bit, as you've probably noticed. Anyone who's been watching my stream. We got Perfect Dark coming up too. That was the winner of the rare replay vote. And obviously Resident Evil 4 still needs to get finished. But Resident Evil 4 we're doing after this. Leon! Help! I feel like I do a pretty good Ashley impression. Leon! Help! Alright, that was the way to go up with the thing. I remember doing that though. Where's that different one? Okay, so a new story. It's like 99% sure I've never seen before. SpongeBob and Squidward going to a local downtown laundromat place. We're doing their laundry? Yeah. With the big machines. I'm familiar with the laundromat. Yeah, that needs to be a sound alert. Fuck. Leon! Ah, you can do holy shit. Closest we got. Fuck. There you go. This version of the song just makes me want to hear the GBA version. Do 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 do. That'd be a fun marathon day. All the Castlevania GBA games back to back. I could definitely do it with the GBA Metroids. Fusion Zero mission would take me like 2 hours each. But I wonder how long it would take me for each of those. Harmony of Dissonance, I don't know well enough. I don't think. But Aria and Circle I could probably do, for sure. You forgot to ask? Then the answer is no. No, well, what's up? Oh, so Celestial Knight, what's up? What if, and hear me out, Ashley was a horse? And we had to save her. We had to save her from the evil horse racers. Bro, Uma Harma Harbadabi fucking comes out. Now everyone wants it to be goddamn fucking anime horse girls. Uma Kamahari, whatever. I think that SpongeBob accidentally got a stand in the Squidward shirt, so struggling like hell trying to get it off. Never would happen. Pretty good. Oh, that's funny, yeah. That sounds like a good plot, Kuja. Has there ever been a full Secret of the Night? Maybe? Yeah, the fuck was your question? Was that your question? You can ask me any question in the world. And that's what you choose? I wonder what the last thing is. Probably on the inside then. Can I go inside though? The exit. That's just for show. But has there ever been a full Secret of the Night decomp? I'm not sure. Maybe? I don't know if there's like a site like there is for randomizers that's just like, here's all the PC decomps in order. If I was the last Mumbo token, where the fuck would I be? Interested in a randomizer? You know Secret of the Night, or Secret of the Night, Symphony of the Night is like one of the oldest randomizers, right? Who's gonna tell him? That's part of the reason why Bloodstained has a randomizer. Because of the infamous, or famous Symphony of the Night one. Sort of a homage to it. The bigger they fall, the buckety buck bumble. I actually quoted that on the Discord. That's how good that quote is. There was some kind of specific laundry machine that came up to life or something weird, causing havoc to everyone in town. The black stain jumped into the evil machine, exploded. Like the little like stains, like. Bloop. That's funny. Yeah, I know, Symphony of the Night has like 5 different randomizers.
Mario.
And every Castlevania has a randomizer as well. In fact, it has like this giant combo rando thing, which is kind of sick. It's almost not that big. So it's like gonna be somewhere dumb. Young, dumb, and full of Banjo. I know I did the crazy long one with the shoes or whatever. Yeah, it sounds fun though, Kujo. That episode. You cunt! Continuous inspiration in my life. First thing I just thought there was no site for like a straight up decomp archive. Well, I don't know. I think the idea with these ground up PC ports, fruits, is that you're trying to not get attention, really. That's why they all have crazy names like Starship and Ship of Harkinian. Yeah, that's, if you want to do randos, this is like the rando site. If you're curious. How many does... Circle the Moon, Harmony... Yeah, Symphony Night's got the randomizer, the premier community-driven Symphony Night for PlayStation includes a relic item color. This is like so intense, it has multiple fucking links. There's the obsolete one, there's the area rando, there's the Xbox rando. I'm sure there's also an Archipelago lab below. Yeah, no, it's up there with like Pokemon and Zelda as like one of the first. Wait. Something weird happened after the episode though. There was not a second new 11-minute episode, but I immediately jumped to an episode from like 2016, no commercial break. I think most of the programming error. 22 minutes without a commercial break. Oh, I see. Yeah, like they hit the wrong switch or something. That was probably originally going to be the second half. Then they fucked up or something. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's like a once in a lifetime. They probably just played extra commercials at the end. Console only. Well, I mean, with PlayStation, it's pretty hard to play on console. Unless you're Kumba. Dude. I have to look it up. Where is this shit? For the sake of time, I want to finish this today.
Yeah.
Where else have I been missing? Okay, so like it's just I didn't get one of the top ones, I guess. I got 5:55. Patrick's show was not out. It's 5 minutes commercials. Just like 10 more minutes until the next show started, basically. Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't think I ever did this one, then. Gross. Why are they doing that? Is it just like a new thing they're trying now? Are they trying to pump like the viewing numbers up? The SpongeBob movie ended with 30 minutes left. I won't lie, that goes kind of hard though. If regular TV wants to turn into streaming, I'm totally cool with that. You know, like no commercials. That'd actually make me go back to watching regular TV. I guess there technically would still be commercials, but you know what I mean. My cable TV works on my web browser, so I don't even have to use my cable box thing anymore. My cable box thing is just like a little tiny Android box now. I don't even know if cable is even cable anymore, you know what I mean? Patrick, I think I blew it. Yeah, you did, buddy. Aren't you gonna reassure me? I don't get... Yeah, so it is up there. I see it. But how the fuck do you get up there? Oh, okay. That feels a little cheap. You guys are on solid snake. That's where they picked the commercial break. Maybe someone at Nickelodeon just went chaotic. Okay, so apparently, see that on the side? That's a shock pad spring. Like, bro, what? I see the symbol there now, but it's kind of like... Oh. Okay, we're done here. Ow. Get out of here, disembodied Professor Oakhead. Get! We've played the original Japanese one, Oak, on stream. We've done it. How you doing? I like your Halloween. So there should be 2 left, yeah? Should be 2, both in Banjo. And then I'll take a break and we do Dinosaur Planet. We're finally almost done. The true collectathon was the friends we made along the way, chat. Who would have thought this would be as long as Donkey Kong Bonanza? Although DK Bonanza, that wasn't even 100%. And we still gotta finish it. Yeah. I've checked this spot like a million times. The beta level. Sheesh. I like how like it kind of has like a swing to it. Do 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 do. It sounds like a 50s song. Do 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 do. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk. What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? What you doing with all of that junk all up in your trunk? What you do with all that trunk in your junk in your junk? Trunking in your junk. Do it if you thunk. Finger in the bum. No thumb. What? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Jinjos based on gingers. Specifically one who worked at the company, but now you won't see me be mean to bumblebees. What? Fuck these. Okay, up. Sheesh. Yeah, we know it's a Jinjo in there. Like it has to be in the second half. Sheesh. That or it was in like Edson's area, but I don't think it was. So we look pretty thorough there. Oh, Banjo no Kazooie. What you gonna do if your fucking brain go kablooey? Yeah, the remix only like $28 for me instead of like $40. So I own the first ukulele game, which is reasonable. Yeah, I remember finding that before. Sheesh. Yeah, you get a discount if you own the previous ukuleles. Sheesh. When are we getting to Dinosaur Planet? It'll come. When are we getting to Dinosaur Planet? Catnip, you promised me dinosaurs. Nope. Da-da-da. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Facebook rainbow. It's a fuck you, dude. Reading rainbow. Falco. See what you do anything later? In your dreams, chicken legs. I've never seen that one. Falco was trying to smash and or pass. Oh! Sheesh. Okay, the second one's the last one, I mean. Yeah, there's a whole Star Fox 64 level. Bottles had to fly in an N64 controller and we had to kill him. It was cool. It wasn't like Star Fox 64 gameplay though. It was still like hit switches and stuff. Banjo-Tooie music, which is really Banjo-Kazooie music. In this place we've searched a quadrillion times. But apparently there's a singular token waiting to be loved. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This was the Jiggy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know where it is. I genuinely don't really have an idea for this one. I mean, I just look it up on the guide, but like, Angry as Aztec Gumbo. Gumbo, gumbo. See, it's not the same song, it's slightly different. I can see one being behind here. It needs that second part of the song though. The DK64 part. Or just a boom bum ba da ba da dun 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 with like the crazy instrument. I don't know what instrument it is, but it's like the magical sounding one. Woo! I see it! Ecom fucking Tokum! Tokum if you goddamn fucking got him. That should be all 60. Fucking suck it. Y'all, so y'all want to see old school Banjo? Look how fucking fresh this fucker was. That could have been Banjo. But he went no. It could have been Edson. Alright. Done. 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 Yeah, he had sneakers, he had a hat. He was supposed to be a skateboarder. Like, I wasn't joking about that. He was supposed to be all like relatable, you know, hello fellow kids. I'm glad they kind of dropped that aspect. If like he almost was Poochie from Simpsons. Make him cooler. No, 10 times cooler. And yeah, there's the last level. We need him to not get busy, but get busy. Yeah, this was the original title as well. Banjo-Kazooie. There was no E. And Kazooie was only really made for a double jump. That was the SNES version here. It would have been all pre-rendered. It looked so fucking good. I'm so sad it never came out. Japan would have loved that shit. Then this was the N64 version, where it was like a top-down kind of Zelda Link to the Past kind of thing. Then it became this, where it was like a 3D thing. And then basically they decided to go the Banjo route, because they saw like Mario 64 and shit, and we're like, yo, we gotta make a way better game. And so they did this shit, where it was like that level you just saw, that temple. And it kind of just was all history from there. Oh, I didn't do my favorite part with the theremin. I love the theremin in Tui. Like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, no, you can definitely see the cameo in Sea of Thieves, where like the two like threads that spawn from Dream, like the pirate stuff and the like sort of that fantasy setting, and obviously the color coding, like the green and everything. Oh yeah, it's down here. Whoops. Well, apparently the guy who was in charge of Rare for the last like 20 years fucking hated their past. I found out. And he's like kind of the entire reason why Rare wasn't able to make any old games or like remakes or whatever. So apparently the guy in charge was just like, nah, fuck our old games. I only want new shit. And then they like made Sea of Thieves and they tried to make what, Everwild for like 10 years and then nothing happened and then he got fired or left or whatever. And honestly, I think that might be for the better. Because we got the shit-tastic Battletoads remake or whatever the fuck. We got Sea of Thieves, which I'll admit is pretty good now. It's in a good state. It took like 10 years, but it's pretty good now. It's always some of the best water physics I've ever seen, or like just water. Everwild, I was curious, but it never came out. I guess Viva Pinata, but that's like 20 years ago now. Would be the only thing I'd actually give them like credit for being like an original IP that they actually did good with. That wasn't just like a, you know, like an older, rare thing. I'll give them credit for that one. That give like popular TV show, like it was pretty big. And I guess Connect Sports was like their biggest fucking thing, but like, bruh. Bruh. How'd they not make like a Connect Banjo game or something? Like, there's so many things where it's just like, what the hell? Yeah, and like the whole shake up at Microsoft and stuff. And with Perfect Dark being canceled as well. But the Perfect Dark cancellation pisses me off, because it's not because of the game being canceled, but finding out that the devs were like, yo man, it's been 8 years and we've barely like have a vertical slice of any gameplay ready. It's like, bro, what the fuck were you doing for like 8 years? And they weren't even like rookie devs, they were all like like top of the league, like top of the line fucking developers. That's why that studio was made specifically for this shit. Because they all were considered like the best of the best. It's like, bro, bruh. You know, Retro was like, bro, we're gonna fire everyone and rehire all the OG Prime people and get this shit fucking going. Meanwhile, fucking Rare's like, or whatever the fuck, Coalition or whatever the hell they were called. But I can't remember what the subsidiary was for the Perfect Dark. I know it wasn't Rare directly, it was the company they gave it out to. But it's like, bruh. Alright, on that note, make sure y'all buy You Can Replay, because that's as close as we're gonna get to Old Rare. But also on that note, yeah, Prime 4 reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Resident Evil 4 Remake, where all those were given to another company, and then the company would go, what the fuck were you making? I don't care if this takes another like 2 years. Bro, give us the shit back. Fuck off. Like, bro, they must have really been fucking it up. Yeah, but the Retro being quiet thing isn't that surprising. The Retro wasn't really that vocal to begin with, let's be honest. That's always kind of been their thing, is they have a bit of a mystique around them. Like, so many games that have been, like, released over the years that they apparently were working on, and everyone's like, what the hell? They're working on, like, 5 different games? Like, what? But here, give me a second. I'll be right back. I just want to take a piss, do all that shit, and we'll, get into the final world. In theory. Maybe.